Hey guys, welcome. We got Laurie Douglas here. You're like you're in like interview mode.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
I need you to.
I'm gonna relax.
Yeah,
okay.
let it go. Like we're on my couch. We had a couple drinks. We're
We
hanging
had
out.
no drinks.
Okay, we didn't have drinks. I'm saying, but like we can pretend.
Okay, we can pretend.
Oh,
I'm too deep.
You have you're a little nervous.
Huh?
You're a little nervous.
You intimidate me.
I don't intimidate you. I've known you
make
since
me
you
so
were a
nervous.
waitress.
I
When
was
you were
a
a little
hostess.
You were a hostess?
Yeah, and you were a busser.
Excuse me. I was not a busser. I was a waiter.
You were not.
I was a waiter first. I was one of the first male straight waiters. There was only two of us. I opened the parlor. By the way. I was me and this other gay guy, which I like gay guys as friends.
Like the one on Melrose?
Yes.
Yeah.
I opened it. I was one of the first staff members with Jacqueline Marfuji was the only other first staff member.
Oh, she says hi, by the way.
Oh, we've
Hi.
crossed paths before. Then.
Me and her were the only two original that lasted the longest. She ended up lasting the longest.
Yeah.
And then I was like, dude, I want to like get into the bartending. So then they made me bar back.
Bar
eventually,
backing is so hard.
Then I bar
Bar
backed for a
backing's
while, and then they would let me bartend like on a Sunday day during off-season football.
Yeah,
and I
which
would
is
make
like no one's
$90. But we worked at the parlor and we opened it again. And she was the second group of women that came
Yeah.
through.
I think so.
And she made a lot of noise.
I did.
She slept with. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I
but-
only slept with a few.
Nice. That's not bad. A few.
Just a handful.
Over 7.
I was there for like 10 years.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Oh, a few's not bad.
I
for
guess
10
not
years.
10 years. Maybe that's a stretch.
I used to
not 10.
make out with girls in the
10.
bathroom in the back when we would
Oh,
party
yeah.
there.
People would do some crazy shit. I feel like people do stuff in the stairway.
I'm not gonna
That's
say
what
his
always
name. I
heard.
still talk to him because he's a writer and he lives on the west side now. But
Oh,
I talk to him sometimes.
I feel like I know who that is.
Yeah, Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He still a dog. Hi, Jay. But Laurie's on here, and Laurie, I've known Laurie for a while, but like we've, I guess not like just as a kind of like acquaintance, friends wise. Yeah.
I don't feel like we've ever like hung out.
We've never.
never made out.
I feel like the last 3 guests are the first time it's just like girls who are friends. Because I used to have people I've dated before on the
did you
show,
really?
and then it turned into a podcast with Dana,
Yeah.
and then we broke up.
I just watched the vibrator one. I was dying laughing.
Yeah, we broke up, and
Because
it
of
was
that.
because of that, and it was just too much for her. But people loved it, and
You were pulling out her panties. I was
yeah,
dying.
It was fun.
But also I was like, oh my God, poor
She
Dana.
was too on the inside.
I didn't know she was. She didn't tell me until afterwards. She was like, "That was terrifying." I was like, "Well, why didn't you tell me? I wouldn't have posted it." She's like, "Yeah, because I thought it was funny." I was like, "Oh, listen, I'm stupid."
Yeah.
But I don't know, but I'm here to learn about women. So that's why I'm here. But also, never know. Like, I also think that we have good chemistry.
Yeah. I could see it.
See? So
can
she
see it.
agrees.
I could
She's
see
already
it.
got this. By the way, you're from Dallas.
I am from Dallas.
Dallas energy's great because they have big personalities.
Mhm.
They know what they want.
Yeah.
They can, I don't know. They're very confident.
Moments.
Moments.
Of. But yeah.
But you think you just wear that on your sleeves because you're like, I don't want guys to really know who I am.
Maybe a little bit, but I also think, but we're also, comics, we fucking hit some rock bottoms.
Yeah, but you're also still young. I mean, you're not like
ish.
young. You're not old.
No.
You're youngish. I'm not gonna guess your age.
I would prefer you not. I hate when someone guesses my age and then it's like not what I want to hear.
Well, I know you're not 30.
Huh?
I know you're not 30.
No.
So
No.
that's all. But you could
Yeah.
pass as like a younger 30-year-old person. But you're not.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, I'm like a
older than
younger
you.
30.
Yeah, I'm older than you.
Yeah, you are older than me.
I'm like, we wouldn't have been in the same schools.
No, we would not. There's a gap.
Yeah,
There's an age gap.
that's an attractive gap. Okay, guys.
There's a gap.
Okay,
there.
cool. All right. That's not that big.
You're like,
But she has like mature energy, but like she's lost.
I'm lost.
You got to be a little bit.
A little lost. You think I'm lost?
You know what you
Where
want?
at? Yeah, I feel like I know what I want. I just haven't met it yet. Are we talking about
Dating?
Men? Yeah.
Oh, you think you haven't met it yet?
Yeah, 100%.
That's what I say.
That's what we all say.
And it's never ending. You never meet it. You're never going to meet it, Laurie.
I know. I feel like guys, though, you guys like, once you decide you want it, your light comes on and you're just like, the next one you guys grab.
I don't know. I thought I had it figured out, and I probably got a lot of problems, but I actually don't think I have a lot of problems. I think I'm relatively normal for guys, but then like, what are my problems? People with commitment issues? I don't think so. I'm like looking for what I want.
I feel like I don't have commitment issues, but then I think they do.
You like attention. That's a Dallas girl.
I mean, I
Dallas
do
girl
like a
loves
little
it.
bit of attention for sure. Like I like a guy to chase me a little bit. I like someone who's
You
aggressive.
like multiple guys chasing you.
I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah. She's the stereotypical Dallas. I feel like you should lead with that.
Lead with Dallas?
Do you?
Yeah, sometimes I do.
You're like, I'm a Dallas girl.
I
like
know,
that
but
should
I
be your
was-
persona on stage.
Yeah.
Because there is a strong, distinct thing with women from Dallas. Because I've
Yeah.
dated girls from Dallas, and it's this like it's sexy. It's very sexy. Do you
I
know
don't
any
know.
women from?
I'm from Texas.
All right, bro.
Okay, I feel like then I've met you. What part of Texas?
Not in
Katie.
Texas.
I'm from South Lake.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say, did you go to college in Dallas?
I did not go to college in
Okay.
Dallas. So I kind of was rinsed off of my Dallas. I went to a very liberal school. I went to Eugene, Oregon.
I would
Okay.
rinse her off. I don't know. I'm sorry.
What did you say?
I said I
missed
would
your-
rinse her off too. Sorry, I'm just saying things and then
He would
just
rinse
I do
her
it. I
off.
do it for reactions to see
I
what
like
happens.
it. I like it. That one just
See?
didn't. We missed it.
I
So it was
bombed.
kind of like
Didn't
it
land.
didn't land whatsoever.
I could bomb a lot. I got a bomb I'm going to bring up to you later and be like, how bad did I do here? I fumbled a 10.
You fumbled a 10?
And like, because here's the thing, I can handle a 9 or an 8. When I get a 10, I get a little excited and I get a little like, okay, let's.
What's
we
your
gotta-
like opening game for a 10?
Well, I slid into. I'm just sliding in DMs from Raya.
Ah.
I just slide. I send
So
her.
do you say like, I'm gonna go around Raya and like just straight DM them?
Lori, come on.
on
I'm a
Insta.
comic, not a fucking business guy with no personality. No, I send a parachute and I go, drop it in. It's so
All right,
funny.
all right.
It's like flawless. It's
All
like,
right.
and then like if they don't respond or they do question mark, I'm like, I'm out of here. Like
Yeah,
we're
you're
not
like,
gonna
this
get
isn't
along.
gonna-
We're
this
not
isn't
gonna
gonna
get
hit.
along. You're gonna hate me. And then like it was going well, and then we'll get to it later.
Yeah.
Right now we're I don't know how
Talk
do I
about
usually
commitment
start?
Issues
Yeah, commitment.
were
No.
Dallas.
If we dated, it would be fun for a little bit,
It would be fun for a little bit for sure.
and then our personalities would get in the way.
Maybe. Maybe.
One time, Sam
We'd have
Brody
good
said I
banter.
should go out with you.
Did she really?
Yeah. Did she ever
She's
say that
always
to you?
said, she's always, I think she did mention that to me once. I think she did mention that to me once.
I was like,
Yeah.
The thing is with like
I think
with
comics
comics,
dating
it's just
is
like
hard.
well, because female comics are sociopaths,
We can be
but so are
crazy.
men.
So are the men, dude.
But some of us are like, you guys are. I bring this up every. We just brought it up last podcast. Like women, you guys are like, you have a little supportive crew of friends,
yes.
but a lot of them are vicious. Female comics.
I think it's changed a lot since COVID.
You think so?
Oh yeah. It used to be really vicious.
You felt
I feel
it?
Like with oh my God, yeah. Like you couldn't
Especially
even,
if you're an attractive
like
young
you
lady.
couldn't really like people were really talking shit. Like I feel like a lot of the people that were really toxic kind of like got out of the scene.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like now it's so like the women are so supportive,
So
or at
you-
least like the
even
group
when
of
you-
women that I'm around.
Even someone you meet some of these other girls, you feel like they're nice and it's genuine.
Yeah, I feel like it is. I feel like the scene just in general with comedy since COVID has
Yeah.
totally changed.
Yeah.
But I could
Yeah.
be wrong. But or maybe I'm just surrounding myself with the people that make me feel good and stuff like that, and I try to avoid the people that don't. But
Do you? Well, you play this aloof, ditzy.
yeah, I kind of just play like I kind of just.
I would love to
Teeter.
see what you were angry. Like, do you get angry in
Yeah.
relationships? Like, you yell.
Not
Or-
often, but like if you really really push me, I can be you like whoa, I can.
Yeah, you'll send the Dallas into.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like you respect me. Open the goddamn door.
Yeah, but
You
I
piece of
also am
shit.
bad. Like I can be kind of I can kind of avoid.
You shut down.
Yeah, I shut down a lot.
They all do.
Yeah.
They all shut
I
down.
will fucking
Especially
shut
if you come in hot.
Yeah.
You come in hot, you shut down.
But I do like guys that are more aggressors. I don't like whenever
want-
I have to like. I
you
mean, a
want-
little bit of the chase, but I want a guy that's like I
You
can
want me
be
to
like,
grab
okay, yeah,
you.
you're into me. Like I want them to be a little forward because if someone's not forward with me, then I'm like they're not gonna fuck me right. That's how I feel.
Whoa.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm already sweating here, dude. Oh man, there's nothing worse than when you're a guy and you're like, yeah, I'm a confident guy. I know what I'm doing. And you take the lead. And then there's a point of you go, am I going to do it right? And then you're like, oh no, I'm not sure I'm going to do this right. Cause I don't know.
Yeah.
You need like a big cowboy, huh?
Not like a big
guy that-
cowboy.
Well,
I've
I-
been surprised.
actually,
I've had some guys, like one of the last ones that I was with for a minute, I was very pleasantly surprised. I did not expect what was.
Have
what
you
was
ever
going
been
on.
with a Jewish guy?
Yeah.
I'm not Jewish, by the way.
Yeah, I have.
It just feels like that doesn't go with you.
No, I've definitely been with a Jewish guy.
And he was like a little like, yeah, I read books.
No, not that one.
Oh.
No. He
More
just
like
made money.
I could have been a firefighter. Oh, gotcha. He made money. That's important to you.
It's a little important to me. Not hugely, but I want someone that can like pull their weight. I like
What's
my
pull
first
their weight? Like
relationship.
pay for your rent?
Entire rent, entire car payments, everything. No.
Yeah, no, but for real though.
No, I've never.
No judgments.
I've never dated a guy and had them pay for my car payment or like my apartment. I clearly am not doing anything
Lori,
right.
you got the goods.
I don't do it right. I'm not good at closing deals. I'm not good with money. I'm not good with deals. I'm not good with. I'm not. I was never able to.
What's the last time you were in a? Wait, have you ever been in a relationship since you've been out here?
Not since I've been out. I've been like in ones where I've been like. You know,
red flag.
Shut the fuck up.
That's a huge
wait. How long have you been out here?
You guys,
12
do we
years?
need to? No,
You haven't been in a real relationship.
I think I met you
12 years.
Kind of. I mean, I've dated where I've been with someone for like a year, and we've been like, but I've not been like, yeah.
Just
I
the
want
guy
to
you
be my
dated at
boyfriend.
Parlor.
Huh?
The Parlor guy you dated?
Oh no, not that guy. That was.
He was like a cowboy. Does he still live here?
Oh, which one?
I don't know. It was when I worked there. He was tall. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I would date somebody and then we'd be like exclusive for a little bit, but I also too have just not met someone that I was like, fuck yeah, let's go.
Wait, so
but I also dealt with I had some stuff I had to deal with.
Well, so I see you got a little wrist tattoo. So it's abusive relationships?
No.
I get in trouble for that.
But I was in a very long-term relationship. And then after we broke up, I was like, there were things that I needed to work out. But then COVID hit. I have a lot of excuses why I haven't been in a relationship. It's kind of like
I think you're starting to blame things for it.
I am. I'm picking up everything. The weather.
Wait, have you ever said I love you?
Oh yeah.
And meant it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You've been in love?
Definitely, for sure.
How many times?
I feel like twice. I've been in love twice. I've been in love twice.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Do you go back home a lot
I do.
For Christmas?
I do.
And then there's a little spice of New York in you.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Wait, what is that?
I don't know.
But you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know. Yeah.
Or do you think you just say things?
And well, my stepdad's from New York.
What part?
He's from Syracuse.
Do you think you have a lot of sexual energy?
What did you say?
Do you have a lot of sexual energy?
Do I have a lot of sexual energy?
Yeah.
You tell me.
Yeah. I like her a lot. Man, it would be functional, but then I don't know what it would be.
I'm really sweet. That's why too. I feel like I've been like I have a tough time getting into ones because once I'm in, I'm putty. So I'm always like I have like a wall up because I have to be very selective with who I get putty with because some people don't deserve the putty.
Tons of walls.
Yeah, but so do I. But I could get putty. Like I'll be a small spoon.
He'll be a small spoon.
I'll be a small spoon.
He'll be a small spoon.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely.
Well, if we went on a date, what would we do?
You tell me.
We would drink.
I love dinner.
We would drink. Yeah, I know. All you do is go on dinner.
Love dinner.
And I DM you. I go, who's paying for this?
Me.
Is it different guys? So you just like going out and like, here's what it is. Your fantasy is to like, you're eating at dinner and some guy has the waiter come over and goes, that gentleman over there would like to pick up your tab. And he would like to come over and have a drink with you.
I would love that. I think there's nothing sexier than when you meet someone in the
That's
real
what
world.
you're trying to find.
Hot. I dated this one guy for probably 6 months only because we met in real life and I loved the way that we met. And I was so stuck on how much I liked how we met that I was like wanting to make it work.
And because he just met you in a bar?
Yeah.
And then you're like, that's it? And it made you feel good?
It was just like the way, it was like looking from across the way and then like, it was just
She's
hot.
so romantic.
It was sexy.
It's the very Dallas.
Yeah. Isn't it?
It's so Dallas.
It's so Dallas. Do I have soft eyes? I'm just moving it closer. It's very minimal. It's fine.
It's really hard for me to not do it either. I want to move.
It's because when I go like this, I need it to
I
be
know
closer.
it's a comic thing, but
no, but also when I look this way, I want to make sure I'm still getting it. You know, when I'm talking to you, so I have it in there.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, so do I have soft eyes on this
not
episode?
very much.
More so than the last.
What's the difference? Hard eyes? What?
Yes. Hard eyes where he's not like soft eyes is, yeah.
This is gonna make a lot of them jealous, huh? They're like, "Oh, he wasn't talking to me like that on the podcast."
Yeah, definitely not with the last two.
The last two was what more? It was more like playful.
Yeah.
This is like a date. It's like an
This is like a
awkward first date.
I don't think it's awkward. Or do you?
No,
feel
it's not
uncomfortable?
awkward. Like I'm saying, like an awkward. It's definitely not awkward. I open with like darker stuff pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Like within like hanging out with someone 2 or 3 times, they'll know all my trauma.
Yeah.
I just have to get it out and be like, listen, just so you know, this is what I went through, all my traumas in the last 5 years.
Oh my God, you remind me of the last guy I dated.
Why?
But he would just like, he kept talking about red flags, red flag, red flags. He's like, what? Like, if we really get serious, like, we're going to sit down and have a talk about our red flags. And I was like, bro, you got red flags like that? Like, that's
Bro, Dallas meets New York.
crazy.
Well, what's red flags like that?
I don't want to out him like that. but
Come
there
on,
was
we don't know
some-
his name.
There was
Like, what's a red flag?
like he was like, I've cheated on my ex a lot, like the whole time. And he was like with his ex for like 6 years. I was like, damn.
Yeah, why would he say that?
Because he was like, I want to be honest. If we like end up being in a relationship and you find this out, I
But-
would hate for you to find that out and then be like, whoa,
Here's what I've learned in my 40 years.
let's hear it.
42.
Some things
42?
No, I'm 41 next month. That's one of those things where you can be honest but not tell them everything, but still be
Yes.
honest, because that is selfish in a way of now you're creating a complex for her. You've created something in her brain and that's not fair, and now this relationship can't go forward.
Yeah.
Because now, but you didn't have to do that. That's not being honest. That's like you're setting a seed for drama. And it's his way of saying, maybe I don't want to be serious. So I'm
Yeah.
planting this in her seed so that there's a way out.
Yeah,
So
it didn't feel like that. He was like really. He told me all the other ones.
he was
and
just gaslighting
He was
you.
just being like
What was the other ones? What was another one?
that he was in a lot of debt,
Okay. How much?
which I'm like,
Everybody is
I'm
in
like
LA.
everyone's in
But
debt,
how
and I'm
much
like,
debt?
it doesn't matter.
But,
Like,
but why bring that up?
I think it's like when you're-
Hundreds of thousands?
No, but I just think when you're in debt, sometimes you like kind of feel like shit. You know? I mean, now we all learn to function with debt.
If it depends, if you have a business, sorry, my back.
But business debt is different.
Business debt is like, okay.
But it's different if you're like irresponsible with your money.
I mean, I'm going to Europe in 3 weeks for 3 weeks.
That'll be
I
amazing.
will have. It will take 6 months to pay it off.
Yeah, but that's like you need to do that type of shit.
I'm living my life.
You have
You
to
want
do
to meet
that.
me in Paris?
Let's go.
I'm going to be there for one night. I'm going by myself just because I got to go. I'm there, so I got to go.
You gotta go. You
Because
have
my
to go.
family, they all leave, and then I'm for a week by myself. I'm in Rome, then Paris, then London,
Oh,
and
you're
I'm
gonna
like,
have the best time.
so in Paris, I'm just like gonna go eat, and then like maybe take a picture of me on my knee proposing, and then a picture of me like this, and then proposing, and then Photoshop it.
I love this.
Yeah,
That sounds beautiful.
unless you
for
would want to go, if you want to rack up more debt and meet me there,
No,
I'm
yeah,
not paying
let's
for it.
go. Let's go.
Wait,
Yeah,
how much of
yeah.
would I have to like convince if a guy was like, you want to meet me in Europe, would he have to pay for the whole thing for you to go?
It would depend.
If you
but
loved him.
if I loved him,
Yeah.
no. I
Yeah.
would go. I would do it.
Do you-
but
But do you think you want to get married?
yeah.
Kids?
Yeah. I gotta freeze these fucking eggs, dude.
Oh, so you only got like 5 years of non.
I mean, I know people that get pregnant that have been pregnant, like, you know.
One of my best friends she had her second child at 42.
Yeah. So it can
That's
happen.
fine.
But
I got a
I
friend
wouldn't-
whose
I wouldn't
wife
mind
was
some
pregnant at
insurance on it.
50.
50?
that's crazy.
Damn.
They scienced the hell out of that kid, and it's
Yeah.
a perfect fucking
He's
kid.
gonna be a
Well, see, that's
basketball
kind of
player.
what I want to do too.
Yeah, if you and I had kids, he's going to after school stuff.
Well,
to
yeah, we
help learn.
would be putting him
He's
in
special.
remedial
Yeah.
education very quickly.
He's not
and
gonna,
he'd be on ADD medication.
yeah, he's gonna
quick.
be in the arts. He's gonna be playing a piano really well.
Yeah.
And then that's
He's
it.
gonna get a communications degree.
Definitely be neurodivergent, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
But that's fine.
We'll put him in a trade school. We'll
keep
get him
in
like a
cage at
plumbing
home
business.
for fun, just as a bit.
Yeah.
We'll make a bed that looks like a cage,
Yeah.
but it's big. But that we don't really lock it. But we're like, good night.
Like a bird cage, almost
Yeah,
like a
kind of,
giant
like it's
macaw
fun.
bird
Yeah.
cage.
I mean, his
Yeah,
name will
once
be
he
Pet.
figures it out at like age 8 that he can actually open it himself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just-
like a ferret. Ferrets do
Yeah.
that.
His name's Parrot. We'll call him Parrot.
Parrot.
Yeah, that's like a
what-
southern, like you would, someone from Dallas would name it Parrot.
Parrot Lenoci.
Oh, that
Parrot
does not go
Lenoci.
together.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Parrot is like for like a southern. Parrot Johnson.
Parrot, yeah.
He's a
Anything
quarterback
with
for our
Johnson.
school.
Anything with Johnson sounds
Parrot.
good.
Lenoci.
Parrot
I
Johnson
gotta
at Johnson, Denmark, and
I gotta have
Swede,
an
the law
Italian
firm.
name.
Yeah.
Could you be with an Italian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Italians and Southerners are pretty similar on some stuff.
we don't like gay people. That part's the lightest part of this episode. so far.
That's the lightest part.
Okay. So, and then your mom and dad are in Dallas?
Yeah. Well, no, my mom's in Memphis. And yeah.
Ooh, if you know anything about
Memphis.
Memphis, this is the grimy part of Tennessee. What do you know about Tennessee?
I like Tennessee.
Have you ever been to Franklin?
No.
It's outside of Nashville.
No, I've never even been to Nashville, just been to Memphis.
Oh my God, you've never been to Nashville?
Mhm. I'm sure I would love Nashville.
Well, if I ever headline in Nashville
Bring me.
and I don't have a girlfriend.
Oh, I was just going to say, let me feature for you.
Yeah. But if I had a girlfriend, she would not be okay. She would watch this episode and be like, she's not going on the road with
She's
you.
not going anywhere with you.
Idiot.
Oh, no, but I'm good with boundaries.
Yeah.
I'm
So
fabulous
am I.
with boundaries.
Yeah. Just like, oh, I couldn't get 2 rooms. Sorry. I got 2 beds though. Can you, one of those creepy comics who's like, yeah, oh, I am sorry. I could have got 2 beds. Has that ever happened to you?
No.
No weird stuff with comics?
No.
Damn.
I've had really good experiences with it. I haven't had anyone that's been, from what I can.
I could see her
think.
intimidating comics.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
They think, why is my back itch?
I don't know.
Sorry.
Back itch? Did you get it?
There's nothing more emasculating than having to itch your back.
It really,
on a
honestly, I didn't
day.
even think about that
Yeah.
until you just said
like,
that.
You're just like, yeah, how are things? Hold on.
You're like, just let me get this itch.
It's just like not. Do you ever go out on the west side?
Sometimes.
Didn't I try to get you to come to Penmar?
You did. I still need to go. I have not gone yet.
I'm going to go next. I can't go tomorrow.
I have not gone yet.
Sorry.
I just actually went to the west side like 2 weeks ago and I had the best time.
What did you go to Elefante?
Yeah.
You love Elefante.
I love Elefante. And then we went to the Georgian. I had so much fun at the Georgian.
Is the Georgian fun? What do you do
I liked
there?
it. I mean, eat and drink.
How often are you eating and drinking every night? 5 nights a week?
Not right now, but
Are
you
you
know,
an
I
alcoholic?
can't. No, not drinking, but eating.
little-
You know,
a
I have to
little-
eat.
A little bit? You love
to
eating.
eat. I like to drink, but I'm not like
Do you want to have a bunch
getting
of kids and
hammered.
just get really big?
What'd you say?
Do you want to have kids and then get really big?
That's
and
my
just,
biggest dream.
and get like get
When
you
I
and
hit
your husband
probably
get
like
fat
70.
eating pasta.
Oh
and
yeah,
and just die together.
and then have just like fat sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, be fabulous.
Not even. We're just
Yeah.
like masturbating next to each other.
That sounds kind of fun.
You
I
haven't
don't
been in
know.
a long-term relationship. That's what it turns into.
I have been in a long-term relationship. It never turned into that.
Not long distance. Long like
No,
where
long
you're eventually
term.
like I'll just
What's your longest relationship?
2 years.
Oh, okay.
But there'll be times where I'm like, I'm done. She's like, can you just kiss me while I do it? I'm like, sure.
I can't believe that after 2 years. I was in one for 7 and that never
That's why we
happened.
didn't last. Eventually, I'd be like, I don't want to go again. I'd be like, I don't want to go again. And then she'd be like, you can finish and I'll kiss you. You know what I mean? Like, I'll kiss you when you get close.
No, I don't know.
I'll
what
kiss you
mean.
when you get close. Well, when the girls,
I definitely, been tired and I wanted to do it, but
you've
the
different-
masturbating next
you've
to each other.
never
I've done.
You've never masturbated in front of
I
your boyfriend?
have like
There's
as
something-
foreplay, like
Yeah, it's
before
hot.
before I've had sex with them, we've done that, but
Yeah.
like not.
Mm.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I guess, yeah, but it's never been. Yeah, I guess, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but
Interesting.
it always like most of the time leads to the next.
Where do you live right now?
I'm in the valley. I'm in Toluca Lake.
Oh, it's a nice area.
Yeah.
By yourself?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
It's like the west side of the valley.
kind of.
I mean, right?
What do you like? Do you ever go out over there or no?
Yeah, I love going to the Boulevard. It's a steak restaurant. I love it. It's in Sherman Oaks. It's my favorite place.
Just in restaurant from Dude, her stories are just restaurants.
It's all that happens.
High holding phone of the outfit she's wearing.
Yeah.
Different outfits. Going to dinner. Are you by yourself at dinner?
Can you imagine?
I would believe it.
No, I'm with friends.
Always. There's always a
Always.
friend that will go
I'm
with you.
always, yes. I have a long list.
And then,
but I do have my favorite go-to girls that I love going out to eat with.
and they're just random people you've met in LA,
Oh, they're my friends.
like from Dallas.
No, I mean, I do have some friends from Dallas out here.
But they're your normal friends, not comedian friends.
I have some comedian friends that I do go out with.
Huh?
Yeah.
Do I know them?
I like Sam, Jacqueline. I'm trying to think who else.
Jacqueline's but not here though.
I know, but when she is here, I go.
And then Sam. Oh, and then she's about to be out of it. She just hit me up to do her show. She's like, I'm pregnant and I need to just like get up and stuff. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Come
No, but
Saturday.
she's still moving and grooving.
Yeah, but like once that pops out, it's
She'll still
Different
be
schedule.
going.
You think
we'll
so?
be bringing him with.
oh wow. Do they know what? No, of course
Yeah,
not.
it's a little boy.
It's a boy.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a cute little boy. It'll be good. But yeah, I like to go to dinner.
Yeah.
I don't really like. Going
That's your
out to
favorite
clubs.
thing.
Yeah.
No, we don't have to
I
go to
would
the club.
never.
So we'll go to
unless like
So we go to
Yeah.
Elefante
sure.
on Sunday.
Not mad at it.
It's so expensive.
Is it?
Yeah, if I go to Elefante with you, I'm spending $300 because we're gonna drink.
Oh yeah,
a lot.
probably. Probably.
ever been
but
to
that's like the
Elefante?
average for when you're really going and dining. That's
Have
like
you ever
about the
gone
average.
in the daytime on a Sunday?
Yeah,
It's a vibe.
just went. It was so fun.
It's a fun vibe.
It was so much fun. And I love the fucking whipped eggplant. It's so good.
Yeah, everybody
It's
does.
insane.
It's whipped.
It's
so
whipped.
good. And
It's
the bread.
whipped. The bread
it's
is
the bread. It's really good. This
So
is good.
But yeah, dinner. I like dinner.
You would come back on the podcast.
What'd you say?
You would come back on the podcast
yeah.
again and again.
Maybe just again.
Not
I will
like
see
a
how
commitment.
I can't commit.
No,
I
we
can't
know.
even commit to vitamins.
To vitamins or relationships.
Oh,
Well, but at least we got a cycle. We got Brandy Denise, and then we could get Laurie on. So now we have a rotation. It's like I have a rotation, not in a sexual
look at
way.
that. He's trying to build a bench.
I'm building a rotation for the podcast.
Do you have a bench right now, just in Jen?
Well, I think we have Brandy, and then you're the second one that I'm like. Usually, I'm supposed to wait till the end of the episode, and I
know
make
you.
it like
You just
this.
went right to it.
Yeah, I go. Would you want to be, do this again? And I do it like that.
Yeah,
But it's like I already kind of asked.
you did. It just
Yeah.
spewed right out.
Yeah, this is got to be exciting for people to watch. It's like a fly on the wall.
And then they're like, but then there was.
Well,
rape.
I mean, what do you think?
I'm enjoying it.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? I want to just know what you're thinking.
I just watch it. I love watching your wheels turn.
like the loading button.
Yeah. I'm like, where is he gonna go next?
No idea, dude. Do you think
Yeah.
I have a plan?
Yeah.
I just kind
There's
of
no
I'm in the
plan.
moment and being like, she's very charming.
Oh,
I'm
It's
charming.
like hard. Like, are men not,
easily the most charming one.
yeah, are men not always hitting on you?
Sometimes. Yeah.
I think comics
It
don't because
depends.
they're like, we're in a world where like we don't want to be inappropriate.
Yeah.
Again, she strikes me as one of those girls who where she intimidates men where they're probably not approaching her as much as
I don't
they
get
should
approached a ton.
be. Exactly.
And I
I've-
feel like the
I've
ones that approach me are crazy. Sometimes I get like the crazy ones.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Like you get
Yeah.
the ones that are like,
Like you
at
mean,
first
like
they seem like,
in the streets, you're saying, or comics.
I don't get comics.
I don't think comics
come
would approach
after
her.
me like that.
I've
don't-
definitely got
I-
drunk before
I don't
and
think
slid
they-
in and said like very subtle things.
Yeah, but but that's just
Have you? Were you like, what is he doing? Or
no.
you're
I was just like, you're just responding to a DM or responding to a picture.
See, I'm just like, okay, I'm just being like, because I get scared too. I'm like, all right, fuck, I can't be inappropriate. I'm a comic.
Yeah,
I've definitely sent your stories to other comics and go, look at this. I've definitely been like,
I've had like
"Oh."
one or two that have been like pretty, where it was like, but
My friends.
no,
Okay,
no. This doesn't live out here.
all right, good. And not Mark Hayes. Okay,
No, Mark doesn't. Mark's
No,
never tried.
He's respectful.
Yeah, but
Mark, it has to be like you're just drinking with him.
I
and
think
it's
I'm
3
too old.
a.m..
I think I'm too old for Mark, to be quite honest. I think I've aged out of Mark's category.
Nice. Good slamming. All right. All right. Let's do this next part. Oh, we don't even know. We don't have a timer, huh? Oh, we
I
do.
know where we're at.
Okay. So get this.
What?
I slide in. I get this girl from Raya.
Okay. This
It's
is
just-
the 10. This is the fucking 10.
Beautiful. Go through her profile. This is this is when I know a girl's a 10. When I see, I want to move it closer. It's fine.
No, you need to move it away, if anything.
Oh, when I see,
You're fine.
I go on the profile and I see likes by David Spade. So then I go, okay, this is a 10.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I go, all right. So
David's got the best taste.
He either already did.
Mhm.
Wait. Say that again.
If I go on the profile and David Spade's liked one of her pictures, some of the pictures, then I know, oh, this is a real 10 because he gets whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Well, I promise you.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
And then so it's like, so I'm like, if I see it, I always just assume, unless they didn't.
Yeah.
But I assume I'm like, well, whatever. That's fine. And then.
But wait, on the app you can see.
No, like I go to their Instagram account and I'm looking at their photos,
And you can
then
pop up and
and
say,
you
because
see,
like,
I
like-
follow him, so I see liked by David Spade. I go, oh man,
God damn it. Yeah.
fuck.
and like a King Batch one, and I'm like, oh man, I go, she's all over the place, but whatever. So
But a like doesn't mean inside.
no, but I know that means enough to where like they've tried,
Yeah.
and if David's tried, I'm sure, and it's an LA girl, she'll be like, ooh, whatever, who knows. So I get in, it's going well, get her number, going well the first night, and she's like, oh, I'm free Saturday, we all
Mhm.
have all that. The next day, this is where it turns, and I want to hear your opinion. I go,
This is all still in DM, or are we texting?
no, we're
now?
texting.
Okay.
The first night we're texting, a lot of LOL. I'm like, should we FaceTime? She's like, no, not yet, because I'm all like, let's FaceTime.
Yeah, that's the
It's
biggest
the
thing you
best way,
got to
'cause
do
then
after
I can
Raya.
win like that with personality. I'm not like I'm just a regular handsome. So I gotta like get in there. And then it's like funny and stuff, and we're having little talks, and then I go, oh well, I have a show Saturday, so you're just gonna have to come with me after dinner. And she goes, okay, that's really cute. Let me know. Good night. Kiss face or smile face.
Smile face.
I heart it. Next day I go,
how smiley? Which smile?
with the blush.
Okay.
All right. Not to mention like the parachute landing,
Yes.
being really silly, saying it. Let me throw in a couple things to maybe give context for how this goes. Asking about where you're from, how are you, all that stuff. And then I go, how old are you? Like, she goes, how old are you? I go, I'm 40. How old are you? Is your brain developed? ? And she goes, LOL, sir. So I'm already like being like kind of throwing the dick kind of be funny thing. And so then the next day, let's fast forward. I go to, okay, I'll pick you up around 7 Saturday. We're probably going to go drink margaritas. Okay. She goes, sounds great. 2 hours later, I go, more words, please. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
And she goes, where are we going? And then this is where I fumble.
Oh God. What did you say? What do you think he said?
I
What do you think he said?
Here we go. Ready?
You already know.
By the way, I didn't have any plans yet.
Okay.
So, but I go, well, here's the thing, ... So and then I'm like, let's go into a bit. And I go, are you more of a, oh, you better be taking me to Craig's? Or are you like, oh, this is fun. We're laughing and what a vibe. Because we're not going to Craig's. I thought that was funny, right?
That is funny.
Great. That's great.
And then nothing. So then I maybe 15 minutes later, I go, honestly, I haven't decided yet. I was just thinking of a place that had good margaritas. And they go, have you ever been to El Coyote?
Yeah.
On 3rd, right? Nothing. The next day, go back on Instagram, removed me as a follower, and we're not following each other.
You led with El Coyote.
And I'm just like, what?
El Coyote is definitely, though, it is like, depending upon the vibe, but that's like a 3rd or 4th date.
I'm thinking it's be funny. It's laughing.
Well, it's
she
delicious.
Lives that way. I don't know.
But then you're like, you're going to be like feeling like you're going to fart all night.
Regardless, I was just going there. But what do you think it is? I can't figure it. Did it come up? So I sent it to another girl who I've gone on a date with, and she agreed to like just be friends.
I love how I said she agreed.
Oh, thank goodness.
Because I needed a few females' perspective.
He's like, stick around.
And she kind of put out there, she goes, I don't know, dude. From the screenshot, it seems like your response was confrontational and making the assumption she wanted something expensive. She could have been asking for various reasons. One, which is being safety into going into dinner with someone she doesn't know, or wanting to know where she can be and where it's going to be safe that she's going. Something like that.
Yeah.
From the text, he could also appear like he's super cheap.
Yeah.
Do you think that was
and that's because it was text and not, if you had FaceTime that, totally would have gone over.
But I don't even know if it would that would go over depending if it would be
because he said it could have just like laughed and been like, just kidding, like
I just don't know, and I feel
because a 10 wants to feel like she wants to feel fucking special.
But it's like then we're not going to get along.
Anyone wants to.
So I fumbled it, and it clearly, what a reaction though to like force to unfollow and all that. I was thinking I leave it alone.
You called her a gold digger with
was
the
it really?
line. Yeah.
I think it could feel that way. Like if she like.
Okay, fine. But even if she thought that, then is she doing this? Oh, what a dick! Fuck this guy. Right?
Well, see,
is that the thought?
No. I bet you that she saw it. She laughed, but then showed it to a friend, and the friend went,
"No,
oh."
No,
and it was way later.
If she laughed,
it wasn't in the moment. It was way later.
I think if she laughed and did that way later, then it would have been like maybe.
I think if you would have done like 2 steps down from Craig's, you would have been fine. But you went like
what?
You went.
She just not on my wavelength then, so it wouldn't have worked out anyway.
100%.
So that, like if that sent her away,
you're not finishing with a 10.
What?
So you're not finishing with a 10.
I finished with plenty of 10s.
No. I'm talking about finish being like she's the one.
Yeah, you got to be really rich to finish with a 10.
You could maybe. Who knows? Maybe.
Wait, I would.
Can I see? This? I want to. Can you show me her? I just am out of curiosity.
I would have to.
Yeah, I got to see what a Lenoci 10 looks like.
I want to see her.
Come on, like unbelievably.
We see her. We're like, dude.
Meh.
I'm sure she's gorgeous.
Here's the thing.
But
here's.
Oh yeah, she's very pretty.
All right.
She's so pretty. She's so pretty.
I mean, it's like my type to the T. I don't really.
That's a Jenner.
I mean, look at this. That's what she would look like, Ryan.
Yeah, you were barking up the wrong tree.
No, dude, that's
Yeah,
what
you're
I
not
deserve
getting that
that.
right
Yeah, you
if
ain't
you're not
getting
taking
that.
her to Craig's.
Yeah.
I deserve it.
She expects Craig's for breakfast.
Okay, but so fine. But my whole thing is,
She probably gets Craig's free when she shows up.
I mean,
Craig's like, sit
David's
down.
probably taking
Yeah,
me to
they just
Craig's.
wave her through. We know you have no money. You'll find someone to pay for your
Let
meal
me-
She
tonight.
probably has money too. She looks like
But
she's
also
got
not
some
young.
money.
She was 34.
Yeah.
Good age too.
Yeah, that's a good age.
So she's not like a dumb ditz, and her.
But you can
her,
still be
her
young
profile
and
was
still
very
smart.
conservative. Like not. No, it wasn't because I obviously showed those pictures too. So she had she had some sexy pictures. So
Yeah,
she's clearly getting hit up by everyone.
Yeah.
So I just like hit it off with humor. So I kept it with humor. Here's my last question. I know it's done, but I was going to send a voice note apologizing
No.
to maybe
Why?
win it back
You
because
can't.
maybe I think I can manipulate her.
Wait. Well,
No.
he's
Can
got
Can you want to hear the voice note?
he's got
If I
nothing to
send it?
lose.
I got nothing to lose, right?
You might as well do it
You
for the
might
bit.
gain a restraining order.
If I sent this voice note, I go, listen, I know I fumbled this already, and you probably got the ick, and that's totally fine. But I just realized that my last text might have come off as rude and maybe insulting in some way. And I want you to know I did not mean that. I was just trying to be funny, and I like to be funny a lot. And if it did, I apologize, and that's all. And you don't owe me a response.
She's like, it wasn't that. It was the El Coyote.
Or she's just like, I went through your profile, and you're like a 6, and I deserve better.
She's like, I didn't like some.
So
of your
there's no
jokes.
point of sending that.
No, I mean, if
It's
you want to throw a Hail Mary, go for it.
But it's not going to work.
No,
There's no way
it's not going to work. But do it for the lulz.
Or do I wait like 4 months and then send in parachutes again and go, reinforcements are here?
That one's better.
Reinforcements.
Or you just
but
write-
I send the reinforcements are here and we're going to Craig's.
Yes, or you're just like Chaconi's.
You
Yeah.
should be
Chaconi's
like,
is good. They have great margarita.
Oh,
They have
yeah.
a great margarita.
we have money now. Do you want to go?
Hey, just landed a big gig. We can go to Craig's.
Just got back
with a
from
bunch of
tour.
parachute guys. I think that's funny.
You should, parachute, money bag,
Right?
parachute.
Also,
Dropping in with cash this time.
what about also this? Like, I've screenshotted because I think it's funny. A bunch of my DM fails and posting that. Is that too much, you think? Or is that funny?
That's funny.
I think so too. I got one the other
That's
day
funny.
that was really a really hot girl.
Yeah.
And I landed in and
Yes.
she goes, and then we're talking and she was like, maybe I'd be interested. And then, I mean, this woman was like a woman, maybe like 38, but gorgeous like
Yes.
that. And then, so I sent a voice and I go, well, I
I
forgot.
love
what
how he says 38, but gorgeous. 38 is still fucking gorgeous. Shut up.
Yeah. Oh, you're 38?
I'm
I
not
thought you were
38.
36.
I'm not.
My wife
38.
is
and I'm
38.
not 36 either.
Oh, you're 34. That's a good age for me. You would be a good age for me. I hope this works out. We would have great. You know what? I'm not gonna. We would have great sex. And then, you don't think so?
I don't know.
You're
I
not
can't
sure.
picture you having sex.
Oh well, that's.
Well,
Is
you
that-
heard
is
earlier,
that-
he's just going to
that-
lay
hey,
next to you and
don't-
masturbate.
One thing you don't ever want to hear a girl say when you're talking to her and you go, I can't picture you having sex. You're like, all right, well, this is okay. Should we just go home now?
Are you like what kind of a lover are you?
Passionate, very passionate.
He's passionate. What's your
Very
sign?
Gemini.
Okay.
I like to I'm slow and I kiss a lot.
Are you a pussy hound? Do you eat puss?
If you want me to.
Oh, he doesn't eat puss.
Yes, I do.
He doesn't.
I
eat,
have to.
If he
I have to
says
like
if
you.
if you want me to,
He
means you
doesn't.
don't eat puss.
Because I have to know if you have.
That
nice
means you
puss.
can't get a 10.
No,
You can't get a 10 if you don't eat puss.
I'm not. Oh, I'm not going down on random hoes. Like it's got to be a girl I like. I'm not going down on a random hoe. Like it's just like a girl I meet after a show. I'm not going down on
Well,
her.
of course not. But like
Yeah.
a girl that you take out on a date or two.
100% because that's the
You-
only
I
way.
mean,
The
of
only way I'm going to
course.
date a girl is if I like doing that because I get turned on from doing it.
Yeah.
Like I'll hump the bed while I'm doing it. What? It's a little
Doesn't that
immature.
sound fabulous?
But I go like this. I go like this. I go. But I like to. I if I'm dating a girl, she has to have an oral fixation.
So wait, it's only one way?
Yeah, sounds like
it's
it.
just like I like when they suck my finger when we're hooking up.
Interesting.
It's hot. It's so hot.
Interesting.
There's something so hot about a girl sucking your finger while you're God, whoever's
So
watching this,
broken.
and I know them and they're an adult, but like when you're like, if you're even doing it from behind and your
My
fingers
poor
in the mouth,
mom's gonna watch this podcast
Really?
and be like, Laurie.
do you want a son-in-law? Wait, so this
My mom will be like, does he have money? My mom wants me to marry someone with money. That's probably the person
that's
that
the
pushes
most
me.
Dallas thing.
That's probably the thing that's the person that
Is
pushes
he from
the most.
oil?
Olive oil. That's the most
Some
Dallas
oil.
thing. So,
Did he go to SMU?
oh wow, that's so racist. So this lady, eventually I sent a voice note going like, I was trying to be silly again.
Yes.
Like voice notes usually work for me. And I was like, I can't give you that right now, but you know what? Maybe we'll go on a date, but I don't know. I was doing like a little, what's
A
the guy
little
from,
rambling?
what's the guy from Wedding Crashers?
Oh,
Vince Vaughn?
I was doing a little
Yes.
Vince Vaughn for her, right?
Yes.
Sent it in and she goes, there's a problem though. I don't think you're funny and you're a comedian. So this isn't going to work out. Sorry. Bye. And then I go, all good. Maybe just Mercury's not in retrograde and this isn't the time of the month, but I'll be back in a few months.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
And
Men
that, a
are
screenshot because
okay.
I go, that's funny. Because I
The
know she probably
rejection.
wanted a reaction of me. I was like, I'm not going to get
100%.
pissed at this. I go, I do stand up. Like I can take
Yeah, you're like,
rejection.
listen,
Yeah.
I've been heckled by worse.
I go, I'm going to make it this funny and leave it like that. Because if I get mad and be like, ooh, and also I couldn't say
100%.
anything to her.
No.
She was gorgeous and confident and yeah.
Damn, though, she went for like.
She went for the juggler, and which was like, why? She could have just said no response. You could have just not responded.
Yeah.
But she wanted her, and you're like, oh, this girl's.
Well, she wanted you to lead with Craig's.
Yeah.
I should have left her with Craig's,
Hmm.
and then sent the other one the voice note. Then I'd have a problem right now.
You'd be sitting with the 10.
I would be in a lot of debt.
Yeah.
I'd be so much debt.
You're like, look.
Okay, so what's the most valuable thing you would have to have in a guy? He has to eat your puss all
No.
the time.
No. I need like high integrity. That's like my
You
most
seem
important.
like you don't have high integrity.
Oh, I've got really high integrity.
Like, what do you mean? Just not
Just
a
like
cheater?
that you are like that no matter where you're at, like your character is solid. Like it doesn't you make decisions and you don't.
Do you have a problem with that? Do you think that
What?
Are you worried that people don't have high integrity?
I want like a guy that's like does what he says he's gonna do and is not someone who's like easily persuaded by things.
Like drugs?
I don't know.
Can I do drugs?
Yeah.
Can I go to
yes.
Miami and
Yes.
do mushrooms and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay.
But just like someone who knows, like, has a good moral compass to some
Sure,
degree,
sure.
you know?
Have you ever seen my place? No.
No, but I've seen it on Instagram.
It's a nice
Don't you have
place.
like a
It's
little
nice
fuzzy,
place.
cute dog?
No, I'm watching my buddy's dog. Right now.
Okay.
It's a nice place. Big. I have
It's
a
like,
whole
got
half a
big
closet.
place. You got a whole half of the closet waiting for someone?
Mhm.
That's good.
It's a walk-in closet. It's long.
Oh,
it's
that's
big.
fabulous.
King size bed. So that
Fabulous.
if you're not feeling like a cuddle, you go to the other
You
side.
can go to the other side.
I keep using this one. It works.
You're
yeah.
like, if you just want to go masturbate on the other side of the
Yeah,
bed,
whatever.
there's space.
You have a nightstand
yeah,
to hide all your little goodies.
that's fabulous.
Yeah, dishwasher,
A dish. Okay.
sauna, guest
All right.
parking.
You got air conditioning?
You don't need it. We're in Santa Monica, baby. We're 10 blocks from the ocean.
Not anymore.
I do in my
Global
bedroom
warming.
though. Not in my global warming. We do in the bedroom. I have one.
I have to be like.
I have a window
I
one.
have to be cool at all times.
Oh, me too. I get sweaty.
I can't stand it.
Nice.
I
Do
can't
you
stand it.
like breakfast burritos
I like breakfast burritos.
from Koufax?
Ooh,
You ever had one of those?
Fucking
Those are really good.
delicious.
Wait, is there one out there?
No, but I Postmated. I can Postmate.
Ooh, that would be soggy. That'd be
No,
a
it
soggy
wasn't.
one. You have to
It's
put it in the
great.
air fryer
No, it's fine.
afterwards.
I've done it on football Sundays and stuff. Do you watch sports?
Yeah, I'm a Cowboys fan.
Oof.
Oh,
I
that's
know.
why she worked at a sports bar.
Yeah, that was the only reason.
Wow. Okay. So then that's what you're just a guy with integrity.
Yeah, and I like a good sense of humor.
Yeah. Like that can keep up with you.
Yeah,
Or that can
and I like
that
someone
can
that's
lead
witty. Yeah.
Hmm.
I like being able to like banter and that they're like quick witted and we can go. Dum, 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 dum. If I can have good banter with someone, I'm like, okay, we're probably gonna fuck nice, depending upon. But you know what I mean when it's like a thump 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 thump, like
Just her saying fuck nice is are we kidding me? That's so hot. That is so hot. Just a woman saying we're gonna fuck nice. Mark, come on, dude. Get aroused or something, dude. Are you kidding me? Hey guys, hey friends back home.
Sorry.
We got one. She said, fuck nice. Are you kidding me? Dude, I'll do whatever you want, dude. I'll eat that pussy every night. I'll come over, eat the pussy, and then we'll fuck nice. You know you have that actress's name. You probably get it a lot.
Which one?
The one from like American Pie, the one who
You always tell me
I always
that.
tell you that.
I'm like,
yeah, you have like she's funny. She's huge.
Jennifer Coolidge.
Yes.
Jennifer Coolidge.
You're like a hotter, or I mean, she was hot back then. I mean, she's still kind
American Pie.
She's still sexy for an older lady. Like,
but I don't remember like.
I feel like she's got more of a like Christina Hendricks.
I don't know who that is.
Oh yeah, from Mad Men.
Oh really? Either way,
that's a better one.
You're gonna be divorced. You're meant to be divorced.
I don't want to be divorced.
I know, but you're gonna be because you're gonna fuck fine. Yeah,
you're gonna fuck fine.
You're gonna be divorced because you're gonna get sick of who you're with.
I don't know.
I think you
know. No, I don't know.
No?
It just depends.
You want what Sam Grody has?
What did you say?
You want what Sam Grody has?
I wouldn't mind being married. I think it would be nice.
Yeah, wouldn't it? Yeah, wouldn't it be nice in your life? Yeah.
I would love it. I would love that.
Would you ever live on the West Side?
Yeah, I love the West
best.
Side. I used to live on the West Side for a minute during COVID.
Where?
I was, where was I? I can't remember where I was at. I was kind of by Commissary. I was like on the corner, like on the street where Coffee Commissary is.
Okay.
I was kind of like around there. I can't
Wish you
remember
could give us the
I
streets.
can't remember.
Anything.
And I don't want to like sit here and try to think.
Yeah, because that's harder for you.
Well, because I won't be able to remember what this. I can't
Either
remember
Montana
where it was.
or
It was like
No
I did it
idea,
during
but-
COVID, so it was like I was there half of the year. It was
Wow.
pretty much just to like have my stuff in somewhere, like
Is
a
your
storage.
mom just like you?
Huh?
Your mom's just like you, huh?
No, a little bit different.
She doesn't have a big personality?
She does have a big personality. Yeah. Yeah.
And your dad?
My dad did. Yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
I have a dead mom.
Do you really? When did
So
she
maybe
die?
like 2 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
your mom and my dad.
They're hanging out
Maybe we would do a double thing.
like a dead parent.
Yeah. Just like, hey,
Dead
how old's your
parent thing?
mom?
My mom is, I think, 69.
Hi, guys. That's a good age. dude.
she's
a
about
good
to be
age.
7. Like, and I think next year she'll
Dude,
be
her
70.
life is just comedy.
I said that she was 70 and she was so pissed. And I get it.
69.
I get it
that's
because you said I was
76.
36.
No.
Which is there something wrong with
your
that?
personality could be 36. But look wise, it's like 35.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
30. It's 35.
Just get out. Just stop even gauging.
It's 30. Okay.
I hate that.
What gauging the age?
I don't really care that much.
That's your real hair too,
yeah.
not color.
This is my color.
It is.
This is my natural color.
I remember when you let that out, and
Yes.
I dropped my phone.
Yeah.
I went like this. I went, when did she have red hair?
Yeah. I used to be like platinum blonde.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah.
I didn't want
I went like this. I
anyone
went,
to know that I was a redhead.
Why are you embarrassed?
I was tortured. I was tortured
Really?
through school. So bad.
I could see that in Dallas.
like fire crotch.
But you're not even like a red.
People would be like, your skin's so gross. It's so white and disgusting, and your freckles. Like I just like could like as soon at like 5th grade, I made my mom. I have some
I was gonna
freckles.
say what?
But you're not even
I've
like
got
a
freckles.
red head. You're not like a redhead.
But see, even the redheads are cute.
Yes.
But yeah,
Some are
but
beautiful.
She's a strawberry blonde.
You're
Yeah.
strawberry blonde.
Yeah.
With a little Dallas.
a little day, like back, like whenever people would do it, I'd be like, I'm a day walker. I'm a day walker. Like when we were like growing up, they'd be like, you have a fire crotch. I was like, it's gold. I was
You're funny.
mortified. It was terrible.
Well, I mean, usually we do. Am I overreacting?
Oh yeah,
But we'll
Are
do
we
one
over?
of those and then we'll wrap. Yeah,
but
I
see,
mean, we've
we
had
have to
so
cut
much
the
fun.
rape out. So
We should?
I
Should we though?
don't know. I'm fine with it.
I'll let you know.
I'm
If
fine
I
with
watch it.
Yeah, I would say send it to her before
Yeah.
posting.
Well, I mean,
I'm
the one who doesn't want to get in trouble.
You
You didn't say anything wrong about it.
I just try to
I think
make fun of it.
it's important like to talk about that shit and laugh. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe
it's
girls
not
will
great.
reach out to her and be like, "Thank you for doing that. Now I feel."
Did
safe."
a lot of EMDR. You should do it if like
What's EMDR?
it's a type
Drug?
of it's a type of therapy that you do that helps basically like work with trauma and like helps you.
I can help you work with trauma.
Oh yeah, you just I feel like you might create some.
She's just like, you're such bullshit. Okay, here it is. Is it? Oh, do I have to redo it? Okay, here we go. So I get these from Reddit, and it's the "Am I overreacting?" Right?
Okay, perfect.
And sometimes they're stupid, but I think they're entertaining. and I think you'll like him.
I'm excited. Let's see it.
Okay, the first one is, okay, am I overreacting? Nope, I'm sorry, that wasn't the first one. All right, am I overreacting for breaking up with my girlfriend of 3 years over this? Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I found out my girlfriend of 3 years has a coworker that expressed interest in her. Shot his shot, liked all her pics on Instagram from past. They had messages and it kept going on for months. She never told me about it. I found out about it and confronted her. At first, she lied through her teeth and said she didn't know he was interested in her. And then she admitted that he went to her profile, liked a bunch of pictures and her stories, and that she knew he was showing her his interest. And that she knew he was, and that she said she didn't tell him because she felt like it was nothing. She didn't think it was important.
Mm-hmm.
Then I pressed her and she admitted he messaged her showing interest, but she only talked about work stuff. Then I asked her to show me the messages and she said she deleted them. Mind you, she's always screenshotting, or she's always screaming about how much she hates cheaters and how much she hates men, etc. Every time someone DMs her, she sends me a screenshot and tells me she's blocked them. I asked her why she didn't tell me about her coworker and she had no answer. She's a night shift nurse.
Oh, there we go.
AITA. Am I
the asshole?
Am I the asshole for breaking up with her because of this? Edit. I have never made her send me screenshots of people hitting on her or anything like that. That's just something she did without me asking. Like, she even told me to do the same when I get hit on.
She's totally cheating.
Oh,
yeah, she liked it.
She's cheating.
She might not have cheated, but she liked it.
Yeah, but is that in terms of breaking up for?
She is emotionally enjoying the attention from a bunch of other men, including this, and like, it's, if she has something to hide, like if
a Dallas boy.
if I went to my wife's phone right now and said, "Could I see it?" She'd be like, "Yeah, here you go."
Yeah.
She wanted to ask me, like, "Yeah, here you go." I have nothing to hide.
That's a great relationship. What do you think?
I feel like
if this is opposite, your guy, me and you are dating.
Yeah.
Picture that.
Picture it.
All right, and then
side by side masturbating.
some girls hit me up. We're at the parlor, and another girl at the parlor hit me up.
That's the first problem. Yes.
Yeah. I don't know, like, and then I go, oh, it was nothing. I go, yeah, I liked it a little bit, and I hearted it back and stuff like that. Like a guy, I hearted a girl, was like, oh, you're so hot. Like, yeah, sometimes I have like goblins message me. I hope none of them are watching. Like, and they're just like, I would fuck you, and I just like heart it because like, what am I supposed to say? Like, yeah, I would like.
Thanks for the pity.
They're like in the Nebraska, and they have like, I'm like, is that a guy? I don't even know, but like. I'll heart it, but like if there was a hot girl and she was like, "Oh, you're hot" or something like that, and then I heart it, are you upset by that?
I don't think I'm happy about it.
But like we talk about it, we figure out the boundaries, and then like we move on from it, or that's always going to bother you, and you think the relationship's tarnished.
I don't think it's necessarily tarnished, but
this is your integrity. I
would be like, it depends on where the line was drawn from the very start. Because sometimes this stuff needs to be established. You have to kind of have this stuff happen to be like, oh, that shit doesn't fly with me.
Ooh, but I love the confidence with her. And that shit doesn't fly with me. I'm like, yeah, I'll listen to you, whatever you say.
But I do think that there's like a world where if you keep doing that stuff, eventually you can give the wrong idea and then something could happen. But this sounds like potentially maybe something could have happened since she didn't want to show it, or at least or at least there was something said maybe more than what she would want him to see, which I think that most people wouldn't want to have their partner be saying certain things to people.
But
the screenshots back and
because that's more of like you know how you have like a work wife or a work husband, like he's taking it too far.
But
there's a line,
right? But I do think sometimes if someone's hitting on you or like there's banter and there's someone that you work with, like you kind of just deal with it on your own, because there are some people that get like really triggered by it. Yeah. So you might not be like, hey, I got hit on by this person and this is what happened. What are you laughing at? He's pretty fucking cute. The dog is adorable.
Would you? I just think, I guess it depends. 3 years is a long time to be. Wait, I found out my girlfriend of 3 years is a long relationship to like. I know I say this and I don't know if I believe it, but like even if like I was dating someone for 3 years and she came back and she was like, I got drunk, I was with friends in Vegas and I kissed a guy, I wouldn't break up with her.
Yeah.
I would just be like, we have, then you have a drinking problem.
Yeah.
I would like, it would be something like that. Would you break up with your wife who you're married to if she was like, I got drunk, which she wouldn't. Yeah, hypothetically.
God, we would have a serious problem.
Yeah.
It would be a serious problem.
Oh yeah.
But like
that is, I mean, it is kind of a serious
that
problem.
That is a betrayal of trust.
Yeah.
But
like she knows that like I can go to Vegas, I can go to strip clubs, and her rule is no hookers, no blow.
Yeah.
She knows that it doesn't matter.
Rule.
Like it doesn't matter. Like she knows I'm not going to.
I could, if that's marriage,
like as soon
I could do no
as
hookers,
soon as
no
that
blow.
line is
Like,
broken,
that's totally manageable.
Yeah.
but as soon as that line is broken, that's I can't trust you anymore.
Yeah.
So now so you think it just ruins the whole thing going forward?
It's hard to trust someone again.
Yeah. I think it makes it tough unless you can really work through it. But I think it'll always be in the back of your mind. It is an integrity. Like it's because that's what someone does when no one's watching. And so it's like, I think.
Sorry, I didn't mean to point at you.
But I think too, it depends like how long you've been with them, like how you feel about that kind of stuff. Like there's people that, like how you say, like if my girl came back and kissed somebody, I'd be like, hey, we need to talk about this. Like no more drinking. But I feel like if you're married,
blaming it on the alcohol is silly. Like
yeah,
come on.
I just think once you cross that line, I think that no matter what, it's kind of hard to not cross it again. Like I just think once it's been done,
That's exactly.
and it's kind of like,
yeah.
And I do think once trust is broken, it's kind of hard to get it back. And you can act like it's there, but it's just hard.
This kind of got sad, huh?
Not sad, but it's just true.
This is the sad part of the podcast.
I know, not the rape.
Should I just label this episode called rape? I feel like I can't even say it. YouTube will suppress it. From saying
I know.
the word.
I'm sorry. I'm even laughing about it. I dealt with.
No, I mean you're allowed to laugh.
But
at
yeah,
it.
but yeah,
I'm not allowed to laugh at it. But if you're laughing at it, then I'm going to laugh at it with you.
100%.
Because then I want to get to a point where you're comfortable, and then we're like, let's have some drinks.
Yeah, let's have some drinks.
Gotta have the integrity.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
But yeah, I think though, if you feel this passionately to break up with someone from this, then there's clearly like
something else.
It's hit something.
He also looks like he's looking for a way out too.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I think I've always said this. If you're on Reddit,
oh my God,
over.
Yeah. If you're on Reddit, it's over.
If you're going to Reddit for relationship advice, I go,
yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, like that means you've exhausted your friends?
Oh, the friends can't hear it anymore.
The friends are like, dude, I can't. So that's where they're at. That's what I assume. I assume if you're doing this, then you've exhausted the friends of like, dude, really?
Yeah, they're like, I can't hear this again.
Dude, I told you what I think.
Can't hear it again.
Yeah. Well, good.
Right?
Yeah.
I think like he's shot from the dark. He's done. He's finished.
Would you ever just come over and like watch a movie?
No.
Damn. Okay.
No. I'm a dinner. Okay. I'm a dinner first kind of girl.
What about
unless
like a dinner drinks kind of thing? It's not like datey. It's more like, oh, let's go have drinks and like maybe there's a couple other people there too.
Yeah.
It's less datey.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, oh, we're all having fun, and then we see what happens.
Maybe.
It's almost like we work together and you're just like, really? Is this what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm going to HR.
I'm speaking with HR tomorrow.
Oh wow. All right. Well, I end every episode with
what do you end it with?
I go, thank you for Laurie for being, and then I give everyone a kiss.
Like on the cheek?
Just on the lip.
I feel like you're fucking lying.
I go, everyone goodbye. No, here's the part what I do. I cut it right when it looks like it. I'm not going to so this part I edit out because I have to tell, because every episode of Dana we used to go in and it cut to black. So no one ever saw this. So now every girl with that. Katie was over there last week. She's like, yeah, go. And I'm like, no. Cut it to black.
Get in there.
So I just
that was a good Katie impersonation.
Thanks for coming on.